a primo break before, so you guys know what to expect. If it doesn't work out for you, I got your back. Also, all replays go to YouTube. Click my name, go to the link tree. Follow the YouTube. Follow the YouTube. That's where all the replays go. Good luck, everybody. Rippin' part 2. Let me see who's here. I want to see it in the chat. Talk some trash. Talk some trash. Talk a little trash. I want some trash. Sconnell. Arkham. Doc. Trash. Good luck. All right, we're going to find out immediately. Did I get bamboozled or not? Or did we all get bamboozled? There were good cards in it, but come on now. You already know. What's the point of getting the sealed? Might as well just go nab them randomly. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good luck. Theo? Arkham, you're always here. You're here when you're not here, all right? You know when there's something nasty's getting ready to get pulled. You can feel it down in your plums. David Montgomery, Roma Dunze for the Bears. Select certified Lad McConkey going to 804 and Josh Allen. I know they're not guaranteed in them, but I'm not kidding. I'm going to be severely disappointed if it's not in there. I don't like that. It's not that hard to do. We're not asking for much. Tyrone Tracy for the G-Men. Chris Jones. Ooh, a nice Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Okay. And L'Jarius Sneed. Adeed. They did better this year. Well done, Select. Good job. Only, singularly. Come on, man. CJ Stroud, Tua, Will Anderson Jr. on the future, and Tyrone Tracy Jr. A little upgrade edition for the Tyrone Tracy Jr. It just keeps getting better and better. Hey, Lion Hunter. Is it there? Oh, it's just a die cut. Come on, man. Fred Taylor. Brock Purdy on the die cut, though. Not bad. B-Wax. Amari Cooper. And Roma Dunze again. And Amari's out of 360. Oh, man, it's not looking good. Kamani Vidal, Jordan Davis, C.J. Stroud, and T. Higgins. There's no. It's going to come down to the last. There's no way. There's just no way. If it is, it's the ultimate tease of all time. Nope, there wasn't one in there, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't control that, but all I can do is get it and see what happens. Malik Neighbors, Nico Collins, Jared Goff on the turbocharged, and Kayvon Thibodeau. Dustin, it was good. I'm a little disappointed in my select blasters. Now, I was fully aware that they're not in every case. I get it. But the point of really getting one is that your odds should be pretty good that you do. We just didn't. On to the next, I guess. All right. Cosmic Part 2. And I don't have any more of those left. I might be able to get some this weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Empty box. Here we go. Planetary Pursuit again in the first pack. Hey, Porter. Hey, Tom. Greasy. Terry Bradshaw. Eddie George and Theo Johnson. Well, 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 Theo. We've got Doug Flutie. Hey, Sconald. Brett Favre action. Yeah, we take those. Troy Aikman on the Galaxy Greats. And A.J. Barner for the Seahawks. Nice. Okay. Okay. We want D's around here, Bethany. Bethany. We want some D's, okay? We're going to get some D's tonight. Jim McMahon. Rod Smith. That's looking like Ladd, isn't it? Ladd out of 99. 14 out of 99. Going to 804. And Samwell Hartman. On the footstool or in the chair? On the ottoman or in the chair? Anthony Richardson. Randy Moss. Another Brett Favre on the Star Command and Tavondre Sweat. Color match-ish. Yeah, it is. Footstool, okay. Not Indian style on the floor. Scott gets the chair. Phil Simms, Jason Kelsey, Jerry Rice, and Kalen Bullock for the Texans. Got a big old smile on my face. Earl Campbell, Keenan McCardell, Ricky Williams, and Graham Barton for the Bucks. We may just do 4 hobbies tomorrow, you guys, is what I'm thinking. We might do 4 hobbies. Johnson, McNabb, Don Beebe for the Bills, and Ricky Parasol for the Niners. Don Beebe. Extraordinaire. Papa Winslow, Chris Johnson, Brandon Dorless. That's Jets, right? No, Atlanta. My bad. Atlanta out of 150 going to Josh B and Malik Neighbors. Mr. Dorless. Hello, Kimberly. Good evening. Everett, die cut. Eli Manning for the G-Men. We've got a Bo Nix and a John Elway star clusters for the Broncos and a Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Superfan, superstar. Hall, Favre. Oh, it's numbered. Sweet. Out of 99, 19 out of 99. What a nasty looking card. Drake May and Tom Brady for the Pats and Blake Corum. Ah, that's a sick looking card. Can't do it justice. Here, that does it a little bit better. Look at that. Take those. And a Blake Coral. I rarely have Arkham. Me too. I've seen them every once in a while. I haven't seen that specific card. Adrian Peterson. Oh, look at that on the white hole. Yeah, white hole. Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. Hang on. Let's take care of Terry here. Hang on, I got to see who has all these teams here. So Josh has the Panthers. Hang on. Cardinals are Glovins and Rams are Fun Rips. You guys, we'll have to take care of this at the end because you all have a stake at this. Who's the unknown? And Michael Pratt. So yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that, or this one, at the end, and we might have another one of those. B-Wax, you got the Niners, Seahawks, Jets, and Titans. So you went fairly easy, other than the Niners, and the Niners have showed up. I mean, you got a die cut Brock Purdy. I think you got something else too, like a parasol. Charles Okoye, die cut Joe Montana for the Chiefs, and Lou Fowl for the Cowboys. These cards are so cool. I like it a lot. Warren Moon, Jason Witten, Terrell Owens for the Eagles, and Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. Now, with that white hole being in there, I don't think our chances of getting like a auto or a Planetary Pursuit, I think that goes away, if I remember correctly. I guess anything's possible, but Stephen Davis, Boomer Esiason, Todd Heap, and Robinson for the Cardinals. We've got Ozzie Newsome, Jerome Bettis on the Refractor, Will Levis on the Star Command, and Sua Matia for the Chiefs. Steelers showing up a little bit, bro. And don't get complacent. We've got 2 more hobbies after this. We ain't done yet. Chad Johnson, Devin Hester, a nice Bryce Young for the Panthers on the Star Command, and Dorless for the Falcons. How do we feel about Bryce Young? Think he's going to do good this year? I think he'll do well, but how well is the question? Like 22 touchdowns. Is that, is he going to pop off? Bruce Smith, Peyton Manning, Michael Pratt on the Refractor for the Bucks, and McCaffrey for the Commanders. Seeing all the people we don't want to see, Fred. But we ain't done yet. Playoffs. Taylor, Manning, Galaxy greats, Devin Hester, boy, was he a good one, and Devin Leary for the Ravens. So we'll probably never see another Devin Hester because of the way everything is now. Yeah, pretty much, Eric. Moss, Terrell Owens, Dan Fouts, and Xavier Leggett. 1 pack of Cosmic left. Bruce Matthews, die cut, Jim Kelly for the Bills, Jim Kelly on the Star Command, and an Audric Estime to end out the Cosmic. Not bad. We the numbered cards were good. Lad McConkey, Drake Bay, Tom Brady, Whitehole, Terry Bradshaw. Not a bad box. I'm digging this case so far. Hope it keeps on popping off for us. Hope there's all kinds of little goody deeds still chilling. You know what I'm saying? All right. Optic Contenders number 2. Let's see what this one has versus last break. 6 CADs. Empty box. All right, that's a good start for the Bears. Caleb Williams going to Doc. Dolphins, Jalen Waddle. Kind of mojo action. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. J.J. McCarthy on the mojo out of 13. Oh, I knew I liked these cards. Oh, that's nasty. Nice hit, Bikes. Arkham. And we got a nice little treat right here as well for the Jags. Glovins. How about a Brian Thomas Jr. auto for the Jags? Going to Sconald. Evan Williams. Unfamiliar with Evan Williams, Scotty. He's not really in any other product that I can remember. He's not numbered, but I don't know. Safety? Not sure. Dan Swim could probably fill us in a little bit. Oh, and an X's and O's Patrick Mahomes out of 50. Yeah, buddy. Nice. See, yeah. Welcome back, Optic Contenders. There you go, Ruben. What was it? 40 out of 50. Don't know much about the safety Evan Williams from. Let's see if it says what college he went to. Oregon. Don't know much about him, Scotty. Brian Thomas Jr. we certainly take. Grayson. Then there was Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins and Caleb Williams base for the Bears, which isn't bad out of this hobby. All right, now we're down to Resurgence. And I'll do a recap at the end. We do have one card we'll have to deal with. Kimberly's here now, so it's okay. Ooh, big ol' RPA, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. That pack did not want to open. Emmitt Smith, Jim Kelly, Jonathan Ogden, Jason Taylor. Our refractor is a Lufau for the Cowboys. Darrell Revis for the Jets, Glimmer and Gleam. Cedric Gray and Mike Sandstrel for the Commanders. Lufau. Archie Manning, Bo Jackson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman. Our refractor this time is Charles Woodson for the pack. We'll take that, Scotty. Something numbered here. Nice. Terrell Davis out of 99 for the Broncos. Nice, Jeffy. Not bad. Kalen Bullock and Jonah Ellis. Boy, was that Optic Contenders box pretty good. J.J. McCarthy out of 13. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at it. They're just nice cards. John Riggins. Drew Bledsoe, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey. Out of 275 for the Bills, Keon Coleman. Marshawn Lloyd on the Voltaic, Michael Hall Jr. going to Bethany, and Trevin Wallace. And hold on. Okay. Doc, you doing all right out there playing? Also, Doc, when do you get your mail usually? What time of the day? Antonio Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, Eli Manning. Kalen Bullock for the Texans out of 249. Jason Kelsey, Glimmer and Gleam, Byron Murphy, and Tavondre Sweat. Okay, I just wanted to check. You should be, then it should be like now, then, right? I think you're 3 hours away. Maybe not. You might be 2. All I know is it set out for delivery. That's what I do know. Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent. Chad, you got, let me check. Who did you get in this one? Ravens, which nothing crazy's happened yet, so it would have to happen after this, in this box. Aaron Donald, Maurice Jones-Drew for the Bills out of 275, Jim Kelly. Jerzon Newton and Jalen Polk. QC. Who'd you have, bro? Terrell Davis. I don't have the sheet over here anymore. Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon, Andre Reed. Refractor, Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. CJ Stroud Voltaic, Adonai Mitchell, and Enos Rakestraw. Okay. I don't remember anything super crazy. I think you did at least get a numbered card, though, if I remember correctly. I should be able to get those replays up tonight. It's still early enough. Jason Witten, Devin Hester, Andre Rison, Ricky Williams. Ooh, we got an auto here. For the Cowboys, nasty. Darren Woodson out of 99. Last team Magic. He was a good one. Roman Wilson on the Circuit Breakers, Devin Leary, and Jordan Morgan. Yeah, and it's always like that, QC, ain't it? Or what about when you get into a break or something, like you got, I don't know, maybe you weren't online or whatever, and you see a break and they're already, maybe somebody's already ripping a break and you're like, oh, let me get this team. And then something just completely nasty, like just totally, you know, deep down in your soul, there's no way that person's going to show up again in the next break. Can't ever know. Phil Simms, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann, a Cole Bishop for the Bills, Jerry Rice on the refractor for the Niners, Will Reichert, and Olu Fashanu. Oh, sorry, Cole Bishop. My bad, dog. Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent. Our refractor is a Cowboy, Tony Dorsett. Spencer Rattler on the conductors for the Saints, A.J. Barner and Keon Coleman. Spencer going to Ruben. Well, we're gonna do switcheroo because I think the other auto is gonna be in that pack right there. Strahan, Donovan McNabb, Troy Polamalu, Doug Williams. For the Vikings out of 399, Chris Carter. Refractor conductors, Drew Brees. There you go, Ruben. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chop Robinson. Mr. Carter. And Chop. Take that, Bradford. It's a little something, but we're not done yet. We got 2 packs here. Come on. Come on. Ooh. CJ Stroud. I think this might be fairly low numbered. Torrey Holt, Rob Gronkowski, Joe Theismann on the refractor for the Commanders. For the Commanders again, Mark Ripien out of 50. Super Bowl champion. Arc Flash auto. I like our odds on this RPA again. Ray Davis, Bo Nix, and Jonathan Brooks. What was it What was in the last one, you guys? What was the RPA in the last one? I'm drawing a blank right now. We weren't disappointed with it. Oh, Xavier. That's who it was. Ligeti. J.J. Price and TK chilling in the cut. I see you, pimps. I'll do a recap after this last pack. Again, if you didn't do well, don't worry about it. I got your back. Kim, I'm going to need your help. I have a card we have to do over here. I think so too, D Street. It was Xavier last time. Now, one thing that's against us is both of those autos, those legend autos, were numbered. But look how I think this is definitely numbered, this RPA. Eric Dickerson, Anthony Richardson, John Elway, pulling from the back, Johnny Wilson, Tyler Nubin, Will Levis. Good luck, everybody. Tampa. Ooh, it's sick. Bucky Irving out of 25 for the Bucks. It was Bucky's night. Going to Mr. LeMahieu. That's a sick patch, man. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. 16 out of 25 for the Bucks. Congrats. Let me take care of the rest of these. Kim, are you here with me? If you're busy, I'm sure somebody else can help. Because we got a card to take care of here. That's a sick looking card. I'm sorry. Believe that. All right. So it's Panthers, Cardinals, and Rams. Panthers. Rams. And Cardinals. And this is for this. As you can see, we've got all the squads we need. Spladushka, Spladushka, Spladushka. Appreciate you, Chad. Again, you guys, there's no guarantee, but I'll probably post tomorrow mornings fairly early, 6:30 or so Eastern Standard Time. And if that, I'll tell you what, if that one fills quick enough, we could do 2 again tomorrow. But we'll just see how it goes, because I'm probably going to do 4 hobbies with that one. But let me do this. Let me do this. All right, Kim. Left, middle, or right? Appreciate you, Fred. I'll have to take care of you on this one, bro. He didn't show up, not even a little bit. You did get an auto, though, at least, out of 50. Kimberly's going right. And it is the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are Golovins. Appreciate you, Kim. Thank you for doing that. I think I'll keep you. All right, let's do this. And I know most of y'all leave. Have a good night, you guys. Thank you so much. And don't worry about it. I got your back. This one had some pretty nice cards in it. We didn't get that zebra, but, man, you know, it's not like Optic. Optic pretty much guarantees it. Not only that, but they've got multiple different things you can hit. It's just a little different, but that won't deter us from not opening them. I'll tell you that, because I've seen them come out of those blasters just fine. Maybe we'll have a run on them like I did with those Donruss Megas, where we were just pulling downtowns endlessly. Maybe we can pull that off. Arkham not bad here in this one. All right. Recap. Tyrone Tracy Jr., Amari Cooper out of 360. Roma Dunzi, Brock Purdy, die cut. Ladd McConkey, Brock Bowers, Don Beebe, Troy Aikman, Malik Neighbors, Roma Dunzi, Malik Neighbors, Ricky Parasol, Brett Favre, and Evan Williams auto going to Sconald. Jim Kelly out of 275. Kalen Bullock out of 249. Keon Coleman out of 275. Darrell Revis, Jalen Waddle, Bryce Young, White Hole, Terry Bradshaw. That's pretty cool, bro. I think you already have that, don't you? C.J. Stroud, Charles Woodson, Terrell Owens, Joe Montana for the Chiefs, Blake Corum, Jason Kelsey, Terrell Davis out of 99, Carter Williams. What's up, Nick? Jim Kelly, Xavier Leggete, Devin Hester, Jerome Bettis, and Will Levis. We have Eli Manning for the G-Men, Bo and John Elway, Ray Davis, Kerr Saxon, Joe Theismann, Tony Dorsett, Spencer Rattler, Chris Carter out of 399, Drew Brees, Jerry Rice, Kamari Lassiter, Brooks, Benson, and Corum going to the Cardinals, Drake May and Tom Brady out of 99, Ladd McConkey out of 99, Brian Thomas Jr. auto. I don't think that's numbered, but we still take those for certain. Brett Favre, Patty Mahomes X's and O's out of 50. I like you. Doing well, Kerr Saxon. We just got through break number 2. Mark Ripien out of 50. Darren Woodson out of 99. Bucky Irving, RPA out of 25. And J.J. McCarthy, 9 out of 13. Is that a number match? What number is he? I don't know what number J.J. is. Is he 8? What number is J.J.? I'm not sure. I thought so, Arkham. Bro, that's nasty. Look at that card. I know you don't slab, but boy, does that pretty much qualify. Thank you, everybody. Kim, thanks for your assistance as always. Arkham, have a good night, bro. Doc, if you're out there, have a good night. I don't know who's still in here. Chris Saxon, have a good night. Dan, I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Gil, Nick Nail, you guys have a good one. I'll probably post tomorrow morning's break pretty early, so be on the lookout for that. And if it fills well enough, then I can plan to do 2, but it'll all depend on the pre-fill. Thank you, you guys. As always, have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you in the morrow. Okay? Thanks, Chad.